the land of the morning calm, a futuristic metropolis has risen. Incheon, Korea's city of tomorrow and host to Mr. World 2010. 74 men from around the globe are here for over 2 weeks of intense physical and mental competition to find one winner.
Ready, roll!
Who has the strength, the talent and the determination to prove they have what it takes? Who will be crowned the world's most desirable man? From the Songdo Convencia in Incheon, it's Mr. World 2010.
Brazil, Bulgaria, Canada, People's Republic of China, Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Cyprus.
Incheon, international gateway to Korea, metropolitan city and major seaport. Home of the awesome Incheon Grand Bridge, the futuristic Tomorrow City, world leader in ubiquitous internet technology, and the impressive Songdo Convencia, and now home to Mr. World 2010.
Hello Korea.
It is our first time in Korea, but looking forward to it, can't wait.
The global hub that is Incheon Airport meant there were no delays in sending the world's most desirable men off to the Golden Sky Resort, one of Incheon's newest holiday destinations. That evening, the Mayor of Incheon officially welcomed all 74 contestants to the 2010 Mr. World competition.
It is very exciting to know that the most desirable men in the world will be chosen in Incheon.
It's an auspicious year for Korea, as according to the Chinese zodiac, 2010 is the year of the white tiger and the first in 60 years. Those born during this year tend to be courageous, charismatic and strongly driven, all traits that these young men have in abundance. The next day gave the contestants a chance to explore Incheon properly, and what better way to start than with a cruise.
안녕하세요. 한국분
Departing from Walmido, the Mr. World contestants boarded a ferry out to Incheon Grand Bridge, at over 21 kilometres, one of the longest bridges in the world. Whilst on board, the guys got a chance to get to know each other a little better. Downstairs in the lounge, Belgium and Ireland showed off their musical talent with an impromptu piano recital, while the below deck discotheque gave the others a chance to dance to a very different tune. Back at Walmido, the Mr. World contestants hiked up to Mount Walmy Observatory, taking in the spectacular views of Incheon and the surrounding seas. A stroll through Walmy Park Gardens provided the contestants with a glimpse of Korea's rich heritage as they strolled around replicas of traditional Korean houses and pavilions. Finally, Miss World and the current Miss Korea joined the contestants outside City Hall to say thank you to Incheon for hosting this year's Mr. World 2010.
Final.
The first fast-track event for the 2010 Mr. World competition sports took place on the beach at the Golden Sky Hotel in Incheon. Here, each man was tested in extreme fitness and stamina tests, specially designed to put even the toughest athlete under strain.
Push! Come on, Swazi!
For some, the challenge was just too much. For others, local support was on hand to boost morale. Ultimately, the fittest 8 men were selected to compete in a sprint shuttle race over a 300-metre course. Norway had a strong start, but a steady performance from Czech Republic earned him the title of Mr. World 2010 Sports Champion.
That was a great race, great fun.
The Hilton in Gyeongju played host to the next fast-track event, the Mr. World Talent Show. Attended by local dignitaries, including the mayor of Gyeongju, 20 Mr. World contestants proved it takes more than muscle to be crowned Mr. World. Although Kazakhstan and his warrior dance, and Russia and his fitness routine showed that talent and strength can be combined. Belgium's piano piece was calm and reflective in comparison, but there was something for everyone as the contestants sang, danced and acted throughout the evening. But the night belonged to one man alone.
The winner is Korea!
His singing performance wowed the audience and rightfully earned him the title of Mr. World 2010 Talent Champion. Back in Incheon at the Hyatt Regency Hotel, and the last fast-track event, the Mr. World Top Model, was held during world-famous designer Andre Kim's charity fashion show. In aid of the International Vaccine Institute and in front of 250 VIP guests, the contestants' model designs inspired by various themes, from futuristic tracksuits to Korean court costumes. As the judges admired the outfits, they also had the unenviable task of picking the top 20 models. But there could be only one winner, and that honour and a place through to the final 15 was handed to Brazil, Mr. World 2010 Top Model.
Oh, I'm really happy. Surprise for me, but really happy.
After braving the icy slopes of Mount Dogyu, where some contestants experienced snow for the first time,
it's just like I've entered my refrigerator, man.
It was down to business. Paintball. Dressed head to toe in protective gear, the guys were in a competitive spirit.
Come on, blue team.
Yellow! The first match saw the yellow team convincingly defeat the blues with some deadly accurate shooting. The red team then faced off against the blacks, and they looked strong, eliminating the black team with ruthless efficiency. This meant a red-yellow final for the second time. Both teams seemed evenly matched, but with time running out, a heroic last-minute assault from the red team continued their winning streak. The next team challenge took place in the mighty Daegu Stadium.
Beautiful stadium, 64,000 people. Can you imagine?
Soon to host the 2011 IAAF World Athletics Championships. The top 4 sprinters from each team stepped up to compete in a 4x100 metre relay race. From the start, red and black seemed evenly matched, leading into the first handover. A great run from Bahamas kept the blue team in the race, and as he handed over to Australia, the race between red, black and blue seemed too close to call. But at the final bend, former decathlete Czech Republic showed no mercy as he pulled ahead of the field to win comfortably for the blue team, with black coming second and red third.
I competed here actually in this stadium in 2003 at the World University Games, and I never thought I'd come back here. It's a beautiful stadium.
A trip to the capital city of Seoul provided the Mr. World contestants with a deserved break from the physical challenges and a chance to see this famous city for themselves. First stop on the tour was a trip to the National Museum, where they viewed impressive Korean handicrafts. The museum is also exhibiting the world-famous Inca collection, and Peru was happy to provide some local knowledge to the items on display.
If you have the chance,
Very beautiful.
you better go. It has a special vibe, a really good vibe.
Good energy.
Good energy.
While Singapore went back to school.
모양 후기 같은 것들이 보이는 걸 볼 수가 있을 거야. 그래서 그것이 바로
Lunch provided some of the contestants with their biggest challenge yet. but it was down one of Seoul's most famous streets in Sadong that Lebanon got an opportunity to taste some traditional Korean snacks. A trip to the National Theatre in Namsan the following morning gave the contestants a chance to take in some amazing views of Seoul. Keen to mix with the locals, they led the crowd in a group exercise routine. And joining in a pop performance with a local celebrity, Nigeria and Guadeloupe seemed to be particular crowd pleasers. From modern Korean culture to ancient, and a trip to the stunning Gyeongbok Palace right in the heart of Seoul.
Absolutely lovely here, and it's a beautiful day as well, which makes it even better. So yeah, perfect.
It was then on to Seoul's most famous restaurant, Korea House, for a team challenge of a gentler kind. The contestants had to prepare bibimbap, a traditional Korean dish made up of beef, vegetables and rice. With a little help from the professionals, they were soon hard at work chopping ingredients, some more expertly than others. The black team fancied their chances, mainly because of qualified chef New Zealand.
Yeah, I've done this heaps of times, I've done the weddings.
With the dishes finished, each team picked their best bibimbap to present to the judges.
I can decide it.
And while the judges deliberated, the guys wasted no time in tasting the fruits of their labours. Ultimately, only one team could win. Although the contestants seem to have found a new taste for Korea. Blue skies in the land of the morning. Cam greeted the Mr. World contestants as they arrived at Bulguksa Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and home to several national treasures.
It's a pretty impressive place. Lots of culture and character here. It's fantastic.
They toured the grounds, taking in this masterpiece of ancient Buddhist art dating from the Shilla Kingdom. The potential benefits of Korean culture weren't lost on some of the contestants.
If you rub the pig, it gives you good luck, so I'm wishing for Mr. World someday.
In front of the 33 steps of the temple, representing the 33 heavens of Buddhism, the Mr. World contestants took part in their last team challenge, Taekwondo. Splitting into two groups, blue and yellow and red and black, the contestants were taught the basic punches and kicks by black belt masters. Quick to learn, the guys were soon proficient in their first kata or lesson of Taekwondo. All the while they were being closely examined by their tutors.
Here part. Here.
Individually, Czech Republic and Peru were singled out as the Mr. World Taekwondo champions. But in the all-important team challenge, it was the red and blue teams who were deemed to be the best.
A special fashion presentation at the Hyatt Regency Incheon.
250 invited guests and VIPs were treated to a visually stunning display at the Andre Kim charity fashion show.
여러분 감사합니다.
In aid of the International Vaccine Institute, the Mr. World contestants modelled designs based on a variety of themes. The first group wore futuristic tracksuits based on a 2018 Winter Olympics theme, for which the city of Pyeongchang is a bidder. The second group wore designs inspired by this year's FIFA World Cup in South Africa. Next came a European royal theme. Then a wedding-based theme. And finally, Korean court costumes inspired the fifth and final section of the show. The show was a huge success, with all the proceeds of the evening going towards projects helping underprivileged Korean children.
And finally, what can you tell us about your roommate? Czech Republic. He's a very kind person. He's very clever, mature. He knows how to respect the person that shares the room with. And he's...
5 finalists with the all-important last question. Now, Mr. Czech Republic, which of the other finalists would you choose as Mr. World and why?
If I had to choose a Mr. World, I would actually choose choose 2 people from the blue group. One would be Cyprus, my roommate, and the other would be Belgium. It's because both those people, the friendliest and just most sincere people I've met in a long time.
Aww.